All right. What's going on, guys? What is it? Is it Tuesday? I honestly don't know. It's Tuesday or Wednesday? It's Wednesday. Today's Wednesday. Wow, week is going by so fast. Um, well, guys, what's going on? It is great to be back here. It is great to see all your shiny faces. It's great to see some viewers coming in. I appreciate you guys. And so today is pretty choppy in the market. Um, if we go ahead and jump over to our Thinkorswim, where we got here? There we are. Yeah, today's pretty choppy in the market, honestly, and I was pretty surprised just at the kind of little movement that's happening today. But we did get this rip up in the pre-market hours from about 1 a.m. all the way up to about 9 a.m. What is this? So it's like 1300 yesterday. Yeah, here's like 1 in the morning or 7 o'clock at night. Yeah, so we were ripping the pre-market hours and the after hours last night, and then here's us right here in the morning or so. Why am I on this hourly chart? That was confusing me. All right, now I can give you a real proper analysis. So we're still kind of going up. You can see we're actually going up in this sort of channel, right here, kind of like that. You can see we're just kind of riding along this channel, just boop, 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 just up and down, up and down. And that's cool. You know, it's just kind of slowly grinding up. And a slow grind upward is still, good movement. And I think that something like this is still plenty profitable. But we got to be careful because if you look at the way that these patterns are, it's basically we're getting these like big rips and then real big dumps and then big rip and then big dump. So, and we're currently right now at a support level where if we go back here, you can see it's like kind of like lined up. Clean up these lines. Let's go. Let's move that one. Okay. Right now, it kind of looks like we're pushing back towards the volume weighted average price and getting that sort of some buyer support. It's still a little sketchy to me. I think it's gonna potentially fall down under here. But right now, the market's not really picking a direction. So what that means to me is that we need to be extremely careful with our trades. We need to, number one, scalp, and we need to, number two, scalp these sort of like reversal shifts here, where they're like these like quick, like boom. So those are the things that we need to be scalping. Like this kind of looks like one right here. And we got in a little late. This is even what I'm talking about. We got a little late on that candle, and just by getting late on that candle, we got filled too high. And because we got filled too high, we may actually even need to cut this just because of where we just got filled. And that's past our point, actually quite past. I try to keep it to a no more than $100 loss. But yeah, it doesn't always work out the way you want. I'm gonna switch over to one tick because it's already looking like we're gonna end up toward on the bullish side of things. Bearish. Looks like we're going to end up on the bearish side of things. So I think that I'm going to switch over to one tick. I think that we may actually fall below volume average price. Wow. This is what happened to me the last time it was really choppy, where was a good downward movement. It was very had a lot of conviction to it. But yeah, this happened to me a lot on the downward momentum the last time, or not the downward, but the choppy on the last time, where it was just very much like just kind of all over the place. Each candle would look like it was going one direction, and then it would like flip just super fast and just get away from me. And it was just really easy to lose money in this sort of chop. So, um, so that just that experience, and it's happened to me a couple times. So just those experiences tell me that I need to go slow, even though I'm not going slow. As you can clearly see, I did make that money back, but now we're back down 100. Currently still in this trade because I think it's going to keep continuing dropping. Although that hammer candle is looking like a push upward. So I flatted it back down 250 on the day, even though we had made that back and got into profit slightly, but okay, we got 50 back. Currently sitting down 200. What's the time? It's kind of slower movement. I should have taken that. I thought it was going to bounce. Still got it, but yeah, not bad. Down 150 on the day. Down 100. So this is basically what we saw when we saw that chop. We have these big surges down, and then we'd have a surge back up. So it's essentially like all these people short, and then a bunch of people cover the shorts. And it just happened a whole bunch the last choppy day that we had. We did get a bounce off the volume and average price. That's at least bullish in sentiment. Indicators don't look bullish at all, and the chart is just sideways. This doesn't really have a direction, but all right, made 25 on that one. I hit like it filled me way late. See that thing? I tried to get filled right here, and it bounced up, and right as it did, it filled me at the top. It sucks. Got out a little bit of profit, up 150 on the day. So, all right, so not far in, and we're doing okay. We're not doing terrible on the in terms of the actual trades themselves. We're doing okay. So not too bad. I think that this is just gonna be kind of, I don't know, maybe a little bit of a slow day, but I think that the being able to trade through the chop, I think, is going to be really, really important, just as a skill. And the reason why I say that is because, like, there's a lot of days that are going to be choppy, especially right now with the market tending towards a recession. By the market going more and more closer to recession, which I think that we absolutely do need, and a huge amount of Americans are in support of it because they want to see prices come down. They are tired of paying, these huge grocery bills, huge gas bills, and all these just insane bills, as well as not having the ability to purchase real estate and everything else that's priced everyone out of markets. Recession is absolutely important, and very, very, very much a natural part of the market cycle, something that is not a common, a popular opinion, I should say, in our modern age. But pullbacks and recessions are natural parts of our society and natural parts of the economy, and absolutely should be embraced to a large extent, especially because it makes recessions make more millionaires than any other time ever. Uh, there were more millionaires made during 2008 recession than there were um, in the last century. So, recessions are not a bad thing, but you know, it's just something that I think that a lot of people who are a lot of people who are, have their vested interest in their business and whatnot, they see it as essentially sales go down or profits go down slightly, and oh my gosh, the sky is falling. And I think that the reality of it is that, like, it's just a time to look at your operation and see how you can make it more efficient. It's just a time to look at your operation and see how can you improve the culture, or how can you improve your products. It's just a time to reflect, really, and hone your skills, hone your crafts, and hone your products, and develop a stronger relationship and bond with your customer. I think that's really all recessions are. Um, but that's my view. Back to flat on the day. It's as if we never traded at all. But that's my view on it. I mean, I would love to hear what your guys' thoughts are on recessions. Are they important? Should stocks or the market just continue and forever just to constantly go up, just boom, 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 with like tiny pullbacks? Oh, and you stretch. Oh, oh my gosh, it just cracked so much in my back. That's crazy. I wonder if I just pictured it being heard on the mic throughout the world. Crack, 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 crack. But yeah, that's my thoughts on recession and everything. I forgot what we were talking about actually before that. Oh yeah, trading through the chop. So I think it's really important to be able to have a skill to trade through the chop, because then you can trade in any market, literally any market. Chop is like a no market. Like, that's like it's not bullish, it's not bearish. It just is there, and if you can trade through that, then and make profit, I think it is incredibly valuable, because you're going to have weeks where it's just choppy, like full on weeks. And I think being able to trade through that is going to be super valuable to be able to continue to make profit as you move along through your trading journey. And if your goal is like me, to be able to have your trading cover all your home expenses and everything like that, and actually be a full-time income, then you really, really need to know this skill. Well, also too, like, when I think about training skill trades, like when I think about trading and honing your craft and trading and anything else, I think it's really, really just important just to constantly be improving, just endlessly, just like, like you just never stop, and you just are just working your butt off every day to get better. You don't always have to like have this hustle mindset, but at the same time, like, just like, how can I get better today? How can I get 1% better today? If it's even like 1% better than it was the day before, I mean, like, in 100 days, you'll be 100% better than you were before. And that's a big difference. You can double your results in 100 days, just by doing slightly better than you did the next day, the last day. You don't have to like make it all crazy either. You just do a little bit. See, we're up 150 on the day, and that's because I recognize that this is a choppy market. I recognize that we're not getting any obvious momentum. So what I'm attempting to do is play off of the momentum on a per candle basis. Oh, we also did get the support here right below VWAP and 2 bounced off VWAP, which is a nice bullish pattern. But essentially, all I'm doing is taking one tick off, just one tick at a time, scalping this. And we're up 175 on the day. Even if we end up being a kind of a lower profit day, being profitable every single day is what's most important. And if you could pull away, $150, $200 a day out of the market, I mean, that's enough to have a reasonable living. I mean, that's $1,000 a week, it's 50 grand a year. Okay, up 200 on the day. A little bit of a pullback might end up being one of those insane pullbacks that we've seen a bunch. Checking in with you guys. All right. We got no views at the moment. What's going on with that? It was a really slow day. If y'all lurking, because I've seen a couple of views pop in, if y'all lurking, I'd really love and appreciate you guys taking the time to like the video, subscribe. If you got a couple likes, I want to thank each and every one of you for taking the time to like that video, taking the time to subscribe and ring the bell for the notifications. And yeah, we're going to keep on trading through this shop. Let me know if you guys would like any sort of particular classes or want to know everything there is to know about my indicators, or if there's anything that you want to learn specifically about trading or entrepreneurship or anything else. Up 225 on the day. Wow, that was a nice flip around there. I think I got filled too high on that candle, but this is looking like it's going to switch to bullish. We're super close on that crossover. TTM is super close as well. I should probably flat this. What's the time on this? 33 seconds. Yeah, I should flat this. As I continue to stay in it. I'm out. Back to flat on the day. Easy come, easy go. Oh, nice. We had another trade off on the side here on a stock trade that actually just filled, so that's nice. I should have taken that with another of my larger account, but that was just I was jumping over here for this to make sure that we had what we needed to on this side of things. Just doing some quick math on something. Flipping through way too many windows. Okay, we're getting kind of that 1 minute pullback. So we get this like doji with this pullback here, and then I think that we're about to go quite bullish here. So I'm gonna take a little bit of a swing. And the swing worked out. We're up 150. Let's take another swing here, see if we can get a pullback. Kind of like in the range, but might not be. Nah, I'm gonna cut this and I guess I just gotta buy market. Come on, man. All right, we got that. So up 275 again on the day. Our highest was up 225, so now up 275. Able to take some swings here because we are getting an actual trend forming to the bullish side. So that's great. Like for one more pop here. We got in at a reasonable price. We're pretty much right at market price right now. Hopefully we don't get we're getting a pullback, which I think feels kind of premature. I still might hold through it because it looks like we're getting that buying pressure. You can see the hammer candle forming. Wow. It's like full up and push right back down. Still seeing buyer support. TTM looks good. Indicators look good. I'm still going to hold through this. I think I'll be rewarded for doing so. And I was. There we go. Up 400 on the day. Glad I held through that because that was kind of a sketchy pullback. Had a few moments where it looked like it was just going to dump. So glad that I held through that. The reason why I held through that had a lot to do with this TTM indicator, and had a lot to do with it breaking over this resistance level, as well as the crossover here. If you guys want to learn more about the TTM indicator, this right here, the TTM squeeze indicator, I've got a video that goes pretty in depth on it. Y'all can check it out on my channel. Let me see if I can grab a link to that. But the that TTM indicator is one of the most valuable indicators I've ever found in my entire life. I discovered it maybe about a year and a half ago, 2 years ago, and in the time that I discovered it, I vastly improved my accuracy. I vastly improved my my profitability. I vastly improved really just a ton of my my trading strategies. I got so much better at being accurate at what I was doing, that it just, yeah, it was by far one of the most profitable indicators I've found. And yeah, here's a whole video on it. If you guys want to learn more about the TTM indicator that I use each and every day, that video is super, super helpful in determining momentum, because that's really what this is a momentum indicator. It lets us know when we're going to have these sort of like big rips or big dumps. So it kind of pre-communicates that to me, letting me know that, hey, maybe you want to think about getting out of that position. Excuse me. All right, getting a little bit of a push up, but I don't trust it for full size, so I'm just going to go for a quick scalp here. Fill me at the top of the candle. I'm gonna zoom out, take a look at this real fast. Yeah, it's a little too much of a pullback. You could easily see this curling over in the way that we don't want. I guess I'm holding through it though, because I am seeing the same thing we saw in this one, where it sort of like the candle got filled back up with buyers. It's still a red candle, but it did kind of get filled back up. I'm out. That's just way too sketch, and we lost 225 on that one, so brought us down from, or up from 400 down to 175. Looks like it might be flipping over. One sec, guys. I'll be all right. We're back, and we're getting a flip over to the downside. And if you see this blue here, where it's switching between dark blue and cyan, that's basically switching between upward momentum and the cooling off. So the cooling off is when it turns this dark blue here. That's like, hey, this looks like it might turn around. You may want to think about shorting or getting out of your position, or waiting for a better setup, whatever. But it's essentially telling me, hey, this is either consolidating or cooling off, and could drop. Okay, got 25 back on that, up 200 on the day. getting some more action to the upside. Okay, got that one up to 25. Chart wise, this doesn't look bad. Like chart wise, this looks like we're gonna see more upward momentum. But you can see like it really struggles to like sort of actually follow through on these. But this is a flag with a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're on 8 minutes of consolidation on this flag. It does look like we could push up, but because of the cooling off here, we could just drop right back down. Now, if you know my philosophy on flags, my flags is there's no such thing as my philosophy is that there's no such thing as a bull flag or a bear flag. There are simply flags. There are some that tend to be more bullish and some that tend to be more bearish, but at the end of the day, they're simply flags, and flags more or less are indicating that you're going to get a momentum movement in either direction. This would look like a bull flag from the normal analysis side of things, but this could go either way. I tend to think that it will be bullish, but you can see it's like even struggling to just pop up that one tick. Let's take a look at the 5-minute chart because that'll help give us a better indication of which direction this is going. Okay, so on the 5-minute chart, this actually looks like a new 5-minute candle to make a new high would be a rip, I think. So, which would be essentially right here, right above this wick. And it looks like we might actually get that. I'm going to take a quick long here. What time is it? So, this candle will be up in about a minute and a half for the new high. Or for the test, I should say, of the high. Taking a look at the individual candle that we're actually trading. Yeah, I was looking for a pop off that, like off this big wick. And look at that violent, just that flush right back down. I'm out. Up 125 on the day. This is why trading through the chop is so challenging. Is because like, okay, that should have broke out. Because it really like has had this long period of consolidation. That's why, like, look at this obvious flag forming here, and look at these rips up, followed by these massive rips down, and that's why like trading through the chop is so challenging, is because indicators don't work, chart patterns don't. Indicators work some. I should don't make me think or have me say that they don't work. That's me saying that, and I messed that up. They do work, and they work fairly well. And support and resistance works okay, but when you're trading through the chop, it has a very challenging time choosing a direction. It doesn't know whether or not it wants to go up or whether or not it wants to go down, and subsequently, traders feel the same way. Like traders are like, I don't know, is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? I'm very much kind of like, think for yourselves kind of situation, and like that's my belief system. Man, I've been getting filled like really high up in these candles, so I'm not getting filled like as they rip. I'm getting filled at the top of the rip, and that is really causing like a lot of pain in terms of the actual trades itself, because you can see like we got to get all the way up here in order to hit my order, and that is pretty far up, because it filled us right there, that very top of that wick. So now I need to, hope that the candle goes higher than where we bought. Okay, this is the momentum that we want to see. Traders are looking for very obvious moves. That's what traders are looking for. And Somebody once said that chart patterns are in technical analysis is a self-fulfilling prophecy. It works because other traders think it works, and that's absolutely true. Because people are going to buy in unless they think that it's going to go up, and it's only going to go up if more people buy in. So that's why technical analysis actually does work, is because of that very reason. Because you've got a bunch of other traders who are all thinking the same thing. We're all thinking that it's going to work and that it's going to go up, so they buy in, and thusly other traders do too. Let's take a look at one of my trades that I did earlier today. Ooh, man, it's ripping pretty well. This is AMD. This is something that I was trading earlier today. I was trading up right through this volume weighted average price here. We just got the 5200 crossover, but I was trading up through here, and I had bought right around this spot. So yeah, nice movement on that. I just wanted to check in with that, make sure that's doing well. Okay, up 200 on the ES. Slow day today. Well, all right, guys. So with that, probably going to shut it down. Quick video today, but before you take off, check out Elite Trader Funding. If you guys want to get funded in the traders market, if you guys want to learn how to actually earn funding, how to get paid pretty hefty amounts in the futures market, I'm just going to start over, all right? So check it out. If you guys want to check out Elite Trader Funding, they're a super, super dope program. They're actually regulated by the Chicago Mercantile Exchange. You can actually get funded all the way up to $300,000. So they'll give you a $300,000 account to trade with. And if you go through their evaluation, they've got a bunch of different types. Personally, I think the 50K evaluation is one of the best deals out there. You guys can use promo code JSBEST to get a lifetime discount on this. So this 165 here or 145, these prices would actually be cut by quite a lot. And that JS Best is just whatever the best promotion is that they have at the time. You can utilize that to get a lifetime discount. These 50K evaluation or any other type of evaluation on here, super dope. They've got essentially a $2,000 drawdown, $3,000 profit target on this. So what that means is if you go below $2,000, if you lose more than $2,000, you fail. But if you don't, and you actually hit that $3,000 profit target, then they'll actually fund you with that 50K account. You can take that and actually trade it in real money and earn real money and have a real income from your trading really quickly, really easily, and these guys will actually fund you to do it. So Elite Trader Funding, very, very dope program. Check them out. Use promo code JSBEST to get a lifetime discount on that. Lastly, guys, also check out Webull. There's a link in the description to go to Webull. With Webull, you'll actually get, when you sign up through my link here, you'll actually get 6 free stocks when you sign up. So that's really, really awesome in terms of actually getting started in your trading journey. If you want to trade options, cryptocurrency, or stocks themselves, you can utilize the same strategies, the TTM indicator that I'm using. You can utilize all that stuff on Webull. I actually do it every day. I actually did it earlier today. And with Webull, you'll actually be pretty much instantly in profit when you sign up because you'll get those 6 free stocks just for signing up. All right, guys, with all that said, thank you so much for joining us today. I want to thank each and every one of you who took the time to like this video. I really, really do appreciate you guys. You guys have really been helping the channel grow. We're growing slowly but surely each and every day, and I want to thank you guys for showing up here. I love and appreciate each and every one of you. All right, guys, good luck out there in the markets. We will see you tomorrow at 7:30 Pacific time, 10:30 market time, and we love and appreciate each and every one of you guys. Peace.